Hey, Sangrius from the Hidden Levels here with a 100% achievement guide walkthrough for Pixel Gladiator on Xbox One. The game releases on October 25th, 2019 for the price of $6.99 US. It is developed by Flying Islands team, published by Zytilon, Xitilon. Alright. And it's a pixel gladiating game. Pretty obvious by the name. I'll talk more about the game in a little bit. Just kidding. We were provided the early review copy for the game, so thank you. We actually got this through the Nintendo Switch version publisher, so that's really cool. They're not even handling this copy, but still helped us out. So big shout out to them. Very cool of them. And I was the first to complete this game according to true achievements. It doesn't really matter as being the first, since I was like one of the only 3 people playing the game at the time and it wasn't released. Alright, anyways, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start up the arena mode and do survival. Survival is an endless mode, and that's the main mode of this game. Basically, you use the left stick to control your character. You use the right stick to aim your gun, RT to shoot, LT for alternate shots, and you can buy stuff, upgrade stuff and things like that using LT. All that cool stuff. Some of the achievements I have already unlocked. I tried this game out and unlocked a bunch before starting this recording, so some won't pop, but by this point I have already gotten the achievement for Magnate, which is just business, and it's kind of a funny achievement. I honestly think this was a mistake, because you get it for getting $50,000 in your pocket, but you already start with $100,000, so as soon as you get more money or spend some money, you already have over 50,000 and the achievement unlocked. So it's really a free 100 gamer score added to your sum. So interesting. Another achievement that I don't think I buy every weapon in this playthrough, but there is an achievement for buying every weapon. So you start with 100,000, so it's very easy to buy every weapon. It only costs around I think 25,000 or so to buy everything, and you buy it at the reactor in the middle. That's where I'm standing, right there. During in between waves, you can press LT and you buy everything. Alright, whenever waves like this come out, or a boss wave, sometimes an item will drop and you pick that up, and the items are on the bottom right side where it says X. You see that item there? Okay, you can use it by pressing X, but don't, because collecting 3 of them is an achievement and it's kinda rare. You only get one every boss fight or after one of these kind of waves, or when a certain special enemy appears. So this is the weapon screen, so you can buy every single one of them for an achievement. You can also upgrade the wall all the way. That wall is that thing on the left and right that's shooting stuff out with the turrets. That's another achievement, which is called Wall Builder. The weapon achievement is Armorer, and the left side upgrade station where there's a huge robot kind of thing standing. If you buy the robot and upgrade it all the way by buying the 2 upgrades that are to the right, which is like the rocket barrage and I forget the name, but there's one other thing you can get. If you get that, that's another achievement called Mega Max. I think these are the 4 achievements that I have already unlocked. Yeah, buy the rocket boots. That's really cool. That gives you like a jet engine to your boots, and pressing up will make you float. It should be pretty easy. I advise using grenade launcher is a very good weapon to use, or the flamethrower. I'm using the grenade launcher right now. Grenade launcher is way overpowered, and there is no concept of running out of ammo, so you can keep buying, you can keep using your weapon, and you just reload. So I just bought the super weapon station, and I bought one of the super weapons. We're gonna use that super weapon for an achievement very soon. Okay, so this is a boss fight here. Every 10 waves is a boss fight, and the survival mode is random. So you might get the same set of enemies that I do, but you may also get a totally different set of enemies, but the way you tackle them is gonna be similar. You're gonna use a grenade launcher, you're gonna use the special YA button and weapons. Just keep fighting. One of the enemies that I had a lot of trouble with, but should be okay with the grenade launcher and a mech. As you can see, it dropped another item there. Okay, here you go. And the wave's over. Now we're just trying to get that. Wave's almost done. We're just trying to get the 3 items, and once you get the 3 items, you can quit out, because that's all the achievements that we need. It's called Full Pockets, and it's got a very descriptive description of ... Okay. So repair the walls as needed. I'm gonna give you better strategy about how to go through the levels as we go through the arena mode, but for here, shouldn't be too difficult. None of the enemies should really give you all that much trouble. These zombie-like creatures, just kill them. Yeah, you have so much money that we don't really need to worry about money at all. Just kill them as quickly as possible, get the waves done. We wanna get to the wave with the timer, that's timer-like thing in the middle going down, so we can get the final item, get the achievement, and quit out of this mode for the next section. Okay, after this is done, basically all you need to do is finish off arena 1, 2, and 3. There are 10 waves each, and there is a boss at the end of 10th wave. Not at the end. The 10th wave is a boss wave, and you finish that and you beat that arena, and that's an achievement for each. And beating one of those bosses, you get an achievement called Giant Killer. So that's the last 4 achievement you're gonna need. You're gonna get 6 achievement in the survival. You could technically get some of the achievements, like defense should be the best in arena 1 or 3. Actually, probably not possible in 1. I don't think you have enough money. You can get it in arena 3. Every weapon is important. You can also get that in arena 3. But you actually start out with only around 5,000 or even 1,000 gold, very small amount of gold. So you want to get this done in the survival, where you start with 100,000, makes it very easy here. Max don't exist in arena, so you have to get it here in survival. I don't think you can use the Y special weapon in the arena either, so you have to get that here too. And 50,000 maybe possible in arena 3, but I don't think it's possible in any other arenas. You just don't have enough enemies to get that kind of money, so you want to get that out of the way in survival. But you start out with 100,000 in survival anyway, so this is just a freebie, as I mentioned before. And full pockets, obviously you only get that item at the bottom right. during the survival after certain waves, so you're not gonna be able to finish that off in arena mode. So you should get the 6 achievement in survival first to get the idea of how to play the game and how to, really understand, and then finish it off by beating each of the arenas. I think that's the most logical and the best way to do it. I'm at wave 17 now. I think I get it in wave 18 that I get the wave with all the weapons and item drop, or I get it here, don't remember. But yeah, you should expect to play around up to wave 18 or 19 in order to get this achievement. But with all the upgrades, a lot of money, you should have no problems. I don't think you'll have any problems to do this. I actually got this done on my second try, whereas the arena mode I had to try a bunch of different times. This arena mode, as you'll see, is a lot more involved, and you need a lot more strategy. Yep. I still haven't bought those, but as you can see, I have 57,000 money left over, so buying those is no problem. I can buy that. I still have a lot of money left over. You can press B to reload at any time, LB, RB to cycle through your weapons. I think that is the big enemy there. I think that guy drops the final item that I need. Let's see if he drops it or not. We'll see as he dies. There you go. That's the final item I need. I don't realize that I should pick it up yet. Okay, there we go. And the achievement for full pockets has unlocked. It's, as I said, very descriptive. ... And I'm gonna cut to the arena mode now. Okay, as I mentioned, arena mode, you have to strategize very well. You only have 1,000 to begin with. Don't bother buying anything in the first wave. I'm gonna walk you through each wave. Okay, start. Use the LT of the pistol to kill these. Make sure you don't kill them too quickly. You have to get them pretty close to where the wall would be in order for the money to appear. If you kill them way off the screen, you will not get any money. So this is quite important. You kill them like around there. I think where the skull is and where that big mound of rocks is on the right side is about the point where you will get money if you kill them. Just keep going. Use the pistol's LT. LT uses up 2 ammo per time, but it's quite strong, but it's very limited in range. You gotta get right next to the enemy to kill them, but you should have no problem to get to like wave 5 using this. No need for walls, nothing. Just keep doing this. The small enemies die one hit, so very easy. Big enemies gonna give you a little bit of trouble, but just keep hitting them. It should be okay. The reactor heals all the way back to 100% as well as yourself. So if you get hit a little bit, don't worry too much. Just keep going. Wave 6. Still, we're gonna continue to try to do this without any upgrades. And I'm waiting until they're past that skull, so I could actually cash in the money, because we need that money. We're gonna need to buy a weapon. Don't stay on the one side all the time, go back and forth like I did. The reason is if you stay on one side all the time, they're gonna destroy the reactor and you will lose the wave. Now is the time we're gonna buy a weapon. We're gonna buy a flamethrower. and then save the money, the rest of the money for other things. Okay. Okay. At the beginning, use the pistol as we have. Keep killing these guys. Okay. Finish off this entire left side before going to the right. Change to the flamethrower like crazy. It'll be very close. Your reactor will get hit quite a bit, but you should be able to kill them. Okay, the timing of this can be very difficult to do, but possible. Alright, get extra life. Get the drone. It'll help you with a few extra shots, and that is quite important to beat this level. So have the drone shoot a little bit. As you can see, I'm getting no money as the guys are dying before the skull. They have reached the skull. Keep using the flamethrower here, and then don't kill them all, but just go back and forth. I'm using the LT of the flamethrower in order to hit farther. And then this part, be careful. We want to kill these guys. Okay, there you go. We're done. And I think I buy the rocket boots, maybe. I don't remember. Yeah, I decided not to buy anything. I'm gonna save up the money. I think I save it up for the grenade launcher. Okay, start with the pistol again. Keep hitting them. Okay, go back and use the flamethrower. RT this time, not the LT. We have additional health, so it's okay if you get hit a little bit. Hopefully that the spewing thing that does little to no damage to the reactor, so don't worry too much. We have just enough money to buy the grenade launcher. This is vital for the final boss fight. Boss fight is gonna be very hard without the grenade launcher, so make sure you buy that. Reload before you load up, and now change it to the grenade launcher and just keep shooting. Very easy. Just aim up to where the head is and keep shooting. Either the splash damage or actually hitting the head is going to give them a damage. And then whenever he shoots out like the bugs, they're gonna die because of the splash damage. Or if one gets passed through, the drone should be able to take care of it, making this a very simple boss fight. Without the grenade launcher, it becomes a lot harder because you actually have to get under the boss and then shoot him a little bit, run away, and dodge these ball things, dodge the guys that are coming out. Yeah, definitely makes it a lot harder. This is the best strategy in my opinion. Okay, just keep hitting. I only got hit like once. As you can see, my energy is almost full, but the boss is almost dead. So we go, almost done. And that's it, victory. We get the achievement for beating the first boss, as well as beating one of the bosses called a giant killer. I don't care if you're 10 meters high, I'll kill you anyway. Alright, stage 1, show yourself to everyone. Okay, and then we'll go on to Arena 2 now. Arena 2 is interesting in that we are jumping back and forth in those. If you fall, you die. So I decided to buy the rocket boots immediately, and the control is gonna be the most important thing for your survival. We're not gonna buy anything until about wave 5. We bought the rifle and the boots, that's it. We're gonna use our rocket boots in order to dodge these guys as best as we can. It's better to dodge first and then buy one of the turrets here. Here the turrets cost 500, 15, and then 1500, 2500, and then 3500. So total, let's see, 2000, 4500. 4500 is 8000. We're going to get 8000, and we want all 4 turrets. Sometimes you want to just kind of drop down the edge and then boost yourself back up using the rocket boots. It might be the only way to safely dodge. And because we have a turret on both sides now, actually we don't have the money. I decided to actually have the turret on one side first. So we want to try and lure the enemies toward the left side as much as possible. Always reload your weapon before starting the anyway. It's important. Yeah, another strategy guide I read on Steam, very well written, and it was very helpful. But it mentioned like don't buying the rocket boots until wave 5 or so. Instead, get the turrets. But I really couldn't survive, and I even decided to get the double health upgrade here as soon as I had enough money. And if you are really good at controlling, you may be able to survive without getting that. But in my opinion, it's better to use some money and get the upgrade now than try to survive without. I mean, you can obviously save up the money until this next round and don't get the upgrade, rather get the turrets, because you're gonna have enough money for the turrets after this wave. But yeah, I found definitely going for the health upgrade was better than the turrets. Okay, I don't have enough for the next turret. I have 24 something. I need 2500. Okay, now I have enough, but I need to clear this way before I can actually buy that. Another thing is we want the grenade launcher, so we need 7000. You'll see me doing some weird jumps. And sometimes I run out of the rocket boots energy, and very dangerous because falling down is an instant death, as I mentioned before. But it is the only way to really successfully dodge these guys. Here actually is your choice. You can buy the turret, or you can try and save up the money for the grenade launcher. I decided to save up the money for the grenade launcher first. I do want the turrets for the final boss fight to be easier, but the grenade launcher makes all of these enemies become like jelly. It makes it so much simpler, much easier. I think grenade launcher is too OP in this game, even to the point of it being a little bit of a bug or a glitch. So much so that you'll see how OP it is after I win this wave and buy the grenade launcher. I'm skiting around these guys. So control is gonna be your main thing. That's gonna be your downfall if you can't master these controls. Took me a while to get the right method to dodge these. I'm showing you the way I found that worked best for me. I'm gonna buy the grenade launcher as I mentioned. I'm also gonna buy the drone. Okay, you'll see how OP the weapon is, how great this is as I start using it. At first I forgot that I have it and I don't use it, or rather that because it only has 4 shots, I thought it'll be very difficult to use properly, and I decided to use it to just see every single one of the enemies dead with 1 shot. That's how strong this weapon is. So even though you only have 4 shots, you're like decimating them. Okay, now I have enough money for 1 more turret, so I'm gonna get that. And we're starting wave 9 now. So we're gonna finish this wave using the grenade launcher, and then we're gonna buy the final turret to prepare for the boss fight. Okay, I'm using the rifle in the beginning a little bit because there aren't too many enemies and it's hard to aim properly using the grenade launcher. To see that whale die with 1 shot there. I think it takes 2 shots, but yeah, I had it already. I had it hit a little bit already, and so he died. Okay, now we'll buy the final turret and start the boss fight. Once you get the grenade launcher, it's very hard to lose this battle, and the boss fight is really cake. Just hit him. Just keep hitting him with the grenade launcher. Keep dodging. He shoots out some kind of enemies or something, but the grenade launcher splash damage pretty much kills them. Even if it doesn't, if you stay around where the turrets are and with your drone, that's five turrets automatically shooting at things that are trying to kill you, which means that there's very little chance anything is gonna get through that and get to you. The fight takes quite a long time, and I decided not to edit anything out, but because after about half of this is done, he starts doing some different patterns, and I want to show that. By the way, if you haven't noticed, the entire video is less than 40 minutes, so if you can get things done on first try, everything that I've shown here, the game is an under hour completion. But I just want to let you know that it took me maybe 10 tries of Arena 1, maybe another 10 tries of Arena 2. Arena 3 was easy for me, it took me only 3 tries. So maybe it's a 3 hour completion. Depends on how good you do on the first and the second arena. First arena should not give you too much trouble if you follow my video. Second arena, even if you follow my video, it's about control. So if you're not great at the rocket boat's control and you can't dodge the enemies properly, you may have trouble beating this arena. Third arena is about resource management, not money. You're gonna have plenty of money. It's about managing your ammo properly and timing it. So if you follow my video, you'll have no problem with the third arena too. Okay, so that's it. There you go. Stage 2, become a star. We've unlocked that. Now we should have, if you're following my video, only 1 achievement left, which is to beat Arena 3, called Stage 3, final step to the Pantheon. Okay, immediately buy the flamethrower and nothing else. Start the wave. Okay, we're not buying anything else until we get enough money for the grenade launcher. Okay, use up all the ammo of the flamethrower on the one side. Go back to this side, kill him. And then go back, kill this guy. The reason why we do it this way is if we kill the right side first, we're not gonna get money. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing, second wave and third wave. What we're gonna do different on the third wave is we're gonna use LT instead of RT, and instead of using 1 round of ammo, we're gonna use up 2 rounds of ammo. But essentially, we're gonna do the same thing until about wave 5. using LT, it brings out a longer flame, but it's weaker. It's about 50% weaker. That's why we are using it 2 times instead of 1 time. Okay, kill everybody using the RT now. Okay, good. Keep going. We need 7,000 gold. Same thing as wave 3. LT, 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 RT, RT. Okay, go back. Kill these guys. Guys that are spitting out the stuff, they're not gonna do much damage to the reactor, so don't worry. Keep going. Okay, same thing. LT, LT, RT, RT. Wave 6 brings new enemies, so the strategy will start to change slightly after wave 5 phase 1. But up to this point, same thing. Keep going. Kill these guys. Okay, after we kill the final person there, we'll buy the grenade launcher. Also buy the drone. Without the drone, I wasn't able to do this without dying, so you may have better luck. I don't know. I killed one guy without getting any money there, but don't worry too much. If you miss a little bit, better to miss a little bit than to die. Okay, about here is where you're gonna change to the grenade launcher. Start killing them. Those guys, best to deal with them with the grenade launcher because they shoot out the bugs. It makes it a lot easier to destroy them with the grenade launchers. Splash attack makes the fight a lot easier. Okay, now we are going to buy extra life and buy some walls and get some turrets on both sides. Okay, start the wave. You can upgrade the defense as well, but not needed. But we're gonna eventually upgrade them all, like to the max. Use the flamethrower to soften them up a little bit and kill them. And on the other side, we're gonna use the grenade launcher. Be careful. The golems hits very hard, so you want to kill them first. The other guys are not as difficult or as strong. If any of the walls get destroyed, it's gonna be a headache because, you know, it's gonna cost you money to build up the stuff again. Okay, repair. Get some turret upgrades on both sides. Same, repair, turret upgrades, and then start the wave. We're only at wave 8, we're doing good. Same strategy, flamethrower a couple times, but we got that flying thing, so we start using the grenades soon. Grenades are your best friend in terms of those guys. Okay, keep going, keep killing. All right, good. From this point on, it's totally like up to you. You can buy any upgrade that you want. Just be aware that for the boss fight, the turrets are not gonna be very helpful, and the wall is likely to get destroyed during the boss fight. So totally up to you what you upgrade. A wall is not going to help you too much in terms of defense. I decided to use only the grenade launcher here, no flamethrowers, because of the flying guys. And my turret is doing good. Even if the walls get destroyed, that's fine, as long as the reactor is okay. I don't think the boss actually does damage to the reactor at all. It destroyed my walls, but I don't remember the reactor getting any damage from the boss. And the wall doesn't really help me out in terms of how you battle with the boss. So you may want to actually pick up the... I didn't know, so I decided to fully upgrade the wall here. You may actually want to pick up the rocket boots instead. But anyway, there you go. Boss comes out and just keep hitting him with the grenade launcher. The pattern should be very easy to dodge, just 2 balls, nothing else. Yeah, this is the thing, it just destroyed my wall there. So maybe you don't want to stay on top of the wall like I did. The wall can help you to dodge some of the attacks, but maybe it is also scripted. After like 25% energy is gone, he destroys one of the walls, and 75% he destroyed the other wall. I have not tested by playing this boss more than once. But he definitely doesn't always come out where I'm standing. But around 50% now. For the other bosses, they started doing something crazy around here. This boss doesn't do all that much different after 50%. Well, getting around the 30% now, very close to 25%. And he does destroy my other wall around this point. But I also stand on top of it, so I don't know if it's coincidence. About 25% there. It does not come out on top of the wall right at that point. He shoots those bugs, easily avoidable. I think I stand on the wall around this here, and then he appears there. I got hit a lot, but still not a big deal. The drone is kind of helping me to take care of those guys. As long as you stay far away, you should be okay. And I'm done. Final step to the Pantheon, stage 3. That's the full 1000. Let's quickly look at the full 1000 list. I've talked about them all, but very quick look, and then that's it. Thanks for watching. If you follow my video, you have full 1000. It's a pretty enjoyable game. Nice graphics, very easy to understand mechanism, and good stuff. Thanks for watching. My name is Sangrius. Stay tuned to the hidden levels for more.